Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. Welcome to Tea Time. Let me know as you're hopping on today. If it's your first time joining, then give me a happy first hello. I love to hear from people who haven't joined before. And of course, all of you that watch regularly, I love to hear from you too. So it always makes me feel like I'm not alone, that I'm talking to friends, and we get to have a good time together. So again, happy Tuesday. You made it through Thanksgiving. How was it for everyone? Did you have a wonderful holiday? Did you get to spend time with family and friends? Did your turkey turn out? I think I mentioned a few times leading up to Thanksgiving that we were hosting, and my mother-in-law made the turkey, so I was so thankful for that because I've actually never made a turkey before, and she has a certain way that she does it, and then everybody loves that, so why not? If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? So I was grateful that she made the Thanksgiving turkey, and we had a wonderful meal. I did a little bit of Black Friday shopping. We actually headed to a volleyball game on Friday after Thanksgiving. We went to see Nebraska and Wisconsin play, and Nebraska is ranked number 1 this year in the nation, and they have been our favorite team for a while. We've been rooting for the Huskers. Go Big Red. So we got to watch them play. Unfortunately, the game we decided to go to, they were undefeated until that game. So they did end up losing to Wisconsin, who is another amazing team. But it was a little disappointing for our Nebraska-Wisconsin matchup for our team not to come through, but it was a great, fun time to watch, and the girls enjoyed it a lot. And Henry got to spend the day with Grandma, so I'm sure he had fun as well. So let me know, what was your favorite part of the Thanksgiving holiday? Was it seeing people you don't get to see very often, a certain food that you got to eat that you don't eat very often? What was your favorite part? Maybe you grabbed some good deals, a few bargains. Speaking of bargains, you guys love your bargains, and we love to provide that for you guys too. So thank you for everyone that shopped our Black Friday sales and even our season of crafting leading up to Black Friday. Hope you enjoyed getting some good deals from Tailored Expressions. It's our biggest sale of the year, and we like to do it up. So we are busy down in the warehouse packing orders, and it's looking like we are about a week past your order date on order fulfillment. So just to give you guys a heads up, our team, we have brought in people from all around the organization. So people who normally do customer service might be picking orders. People who normally do social media are picking orders. People like me who normally design products are picking orders. So we have lots of hands helping. But we just have a mountain of orders, and we are so grateful for that. But we would be very grateful if you would give us just a little bit of grace as we get through this pile of orders. We usually do make it through Black Friday orders in about a week's time. So I know our team is planning to work some overtime on Saturday to really get these orders out to you guys as soon as we possibly can, and we appreciate your patience. I know we typically spoil you the rest of the year with 24-hour or less turnaround on your orders, and we are super proud of being able to do that. But during this busy time of year, it's just not possible. So yeah, we are doing our very best though. Hello, Debbie. Good to see you here. Lolly says the sales are wonderful. Hi, Brenda. You are welcome for all the deals. I placed an order nearly every day. That's awesome. Hello, Maria in California. Gina's here. Hi, Andrea. Andrea says, I loved working and doing online shopping. I agree with that. I loved not working too. I did end up coming in a little bit over the weekend so I could think ahead towards this week, since a lot of my time is going to be spent in the warehouse. I had to do my normal work outside of that, but I did have fun having 4 days off with the family. We did a lot of fun things. I mentioned the volleyball game. We went out and looked at Christmas lights around town. Usually in Ankeny, where we live, people turn on their Christmas lights after Thanksgiving, and so we went around to see kind of what the big houses were putting up this year for their Christmas decorations, and that was fun. gosh, then Saturday and Sunday, we really just we went for a few family drives, and Maddie had volleyball on Sunday, so it was just a good relaxing time. And I did a lot of Black Friday shopping too. I know many of you shopped at Tailored Expressions. I shopped at Target and all online while we were driving to the game. So actually don't they call it Prime-nesia? I didn't order from Amazon, but I do have a little amnesia of everything that I ordered. So we will see as it starts piling up on our doorstep, getting ready for Christmas. I did get most of our Christmas shopping done, so that felt good. Hello everyone. Kat's here. You are welcome for the amazing sale. You placed several orders. Tammy, hello. Feeling Crafty AZ, hello to you too. Hi Michelle in Michigan. Ooh, Michelle says excited for the Advent calendar, and I am so excited for that too. It starts this week. Can you guys believe December 1st is on Friday? That means our very first Advent calendar live is going to be this Friday at 10 a.m. Charlie on our social media page has set up events that you can say that you are going, and then it will send you a reminder. So if you get on the Tailored Expressions Facebook page, you can find those Advent calendar live events and just click going, and then it'll send you that reminder right before the event goes live. So I'm super excited to share with you. We're going to open the gifts together. So we'll open the first envelope together, and then we'll create a project with it, or maybe two. I think I've got a couple things planned for that very first envelope, just one product, and we're going to show you several ways that you can use it for cards and other things too. So I can't wait for that. And then every Friday, the next 4 Fridays in December will be, I guess there's 4 total Fridays. The first one is this Friday, and then the 3 following that, I will be doing the live at 10 o'clock, and we'll open the gifts and talk about them and use them, and hopefully give you guys lots of inspiration for how to incorporate them into your projects in the coming year. So super excited. Let's see, I've got a couple other questions. Couple questions on the Doorbuster bundles. The products from those Doorbuster bundles, they will be coming out in the coming year, and some in the coming weeks. So we did kind of mention that leading up to, and if you were on the Facebook page at all over the weekend, we tried to kind of let everybody know that those products, if you weren't able to get your hands on a Doorbuster, those products are scheduled to release at some point. Some of them will come in the next year, in 2024, and others will be next week. So definitely a reason to tune in next week to see what we are up to. This week, we are taking a little break. So a much needed break. I can't say it really feels like a break around here because we're running around in the warehouse picking all the orders, but we are taking a break from a new product release this week. So today, I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek of what's to come. As I mentioned, December 1st is on Friday. And what happens on the 1st of every month? Well, we have a new freebie for you. So for the remainder of November, we have the Ferns Forever background stamp, and that new freebie will switch over on December 1st, but I'm going to give you guys an early sneak peek. I think it's time we start thinking towards the new year, and our December freebie with orders of $100 or more is definitely going to help you create some beautiful New Year's cards, but also other celebratory cards all year long. So should we take a look at it? Let's do it. Here it is. So starting December 1st, we will have the Cheers, Big Cheers Cling and Clear combo that will be free with purchases of $100 or more. You can see a couple cards that Jill created there. Cheers to a new year and cheers, hip hip hooray. There's lots of little words you can put, or phrases you can put with the word cheers. So cheers to the happy couple, cheers to you, cheers to a new year, hip hip hooray, cheers to new beginnings, and cheers, way to go. So like I said, lots of different occasions, but today I really wanted to focus on New Year's cards. And I know I said we don't have any new products to share this week, but I told a little bit of a fib because I do have a new product that just launched this morning. It just became available on the Tailored Expressions website. And if you were part of our Advent calendar last year, then you will probably recognize this. First, I'm going to show you the Big Cheers. So this is the Cling and Clear combo. You will recognize it has a similar look and feel to the Big Happy that we did and the Hello, It's Me. So those large sentiment stamps that then come with different phrases to add onto it. So this will be our freebie for December. And if I pull this out of the package here, you can see the clear stamp is a 4x4 clear, so those sentiments are a pretty good size. And then the cheers, it is also a great size for a card front. Let me see if I've got, this is card base size, so 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And if we just set that sentiment down on there, you guys can see it takes up a good portion of that card base. Now this is a horizontal orientation, but I am going to show you how you can use this vertically, even though the cheers does not fit all the way across vertically. I'm going to show you how you can get creative with your layout and use it on a vertical card as well. So let's take a look at a few samples and then we can get to crafting together. So the product that is now available today from last year's advent calendar, we gave you this fun little sample of this fun mix that has champagne glasses. Actually, I think these look a little more like wine glasses. Champagne glasses are usually taller and skinnier, but you can call them champagne or wine glasses. Then it has silver and gold stars in there and black as well. And then there are black drip drops, silver drip drops, and gold drip drops. If I turn it over and pull it up, here, I have a better idea. Let's show you in my little star container. So here is the little mix that has all the different, if I pull them out here too, you can maybe see better. So here are the little glasses. Cheers to the new year. We have those silver and gold drip drops and black as well in various sizes. And then there's stars and sprinkles. This makes for a great shaker mix, which is how I shared it when we offered it in the advent calendar last year. We created a project together using these little bits as shaker material. But this year I'm going to take some of the little bits out of the mix and just use them to embellish my cards. So this is called Bits and Pieces Cheers and would be great for weddings too, so not just for the new year. So you can grab that on your next order. Yes, Paula says, so cute, and why not have a celebration any day? Agreed. All right, so let me show you a few of the cards that I came up with using the Big Cheers. And I went all completely in a New Year's direction. So cheers to a new year. This one has the toffee and black mixed with the gold and silver and black accents from the cheers mix. And you can see I added in the drip drops and the little stars. I just took those pieces out and kind of arranged them and glued them down onto the background. So I love that. Okay, Lynn is telling me that these are the old-fashioned style champagne glasses, and the newer style are called flutes. So that's what I'm thinking of, the champagne flute that's a little bit longer and skinnier. But yes, so there's the first card that I made. Then I decided to, as I mentioned, try this in a vertical orientation. So I kind of angled my cheers sentiment just a little bit, and you will see that it hangs off of the edge just slightly, but I think still very readable. I could have even shifted just a little bit more this way to get more of the C in, but I think that turned out really fun as well. So to create this card, I used our fireworks stamp and stencil combo. So the stamp, which we're going to use in the live today, is this entire background with the little dots and stars. And then the stencil lines up over the top to create these different colored fireworks. We released this for the 4th of July, I believe a couple years ago, so it could be something already in your collection that you could repurpose in a fun new way. I just created a mask for the cheers. I did do a little fussy cutting, and I stamped cheers onto our new TE masking paper. And then I covered it up while I added the fireworks because I didn't want the fireworks to go over the top of my word and make it unreadable. So I thought that was really fun with the fireworks, and I know fireworks are not only for 4th of July, that we use them a lot to celebrate New Year's as well. So there's one, and then I did both a horizontal and a vertical. These are the ones we're gonna create together today, but I love the glitz and glam style of New Year's, and so that's what I was going for on this with the hot pink, which is our dragon fruit cardstock. I just cut out lots of little dots, used the same background from the fireworks stamp and stencil combo, and instead of using the actual fireworks stencil, I just used the background stamp and filled in with different colored circles, gold, silver foil, gold glitter paper, black glossy cardstock. So you get all the shimmer and shine and glitz from the New Year's occasion. And I just think that's so fun. So this one was a similar layout with the cheers going on the angle on a vertical. And then this one was a similar layout to this with the cheers kind of just stamped in the center. This one I did the straight add-on, and this one I did the kind of angled add-on. So this is the one we're gonna craft together today as you guys get a sneak peek of the new freebie. So let's get our stuff together. All right, you guys, besides Tailored Expressions, I wanna hear where you shopped over the weekend and what was the most fun thing or the thing that you're most excited to get in the mail. If you ordered it, or maybe you went to a store. If you went to a store, tell me what your favorite thing is that you found for Black Friday shopping. And I will tell you mine. I have a couple of them. One of them I have yet to try, but my youngest sister, so not Whitney, the one that's younger than Whitney, she gave me a recommendation for a product I have never tried. And so I am really excited about trying that. It was BOGO, buy one, get one free for Black Friday. And it's like a hair strengthening mask. And I think I'm super excited about it. Hair masks have been something I've been wanting to try, and something that's been kind of bigger in the beauty industry lately. And so I'm excited to get that in the mail, and if it works amazingly, I will share it with all of you guys. Okay, so we have this piece of 4 by 5 1/4 sugar cube cardstock, and I'm just going to place the cheers centered. The great thing about this cheers artwork is that it's pretty hard to mess it up. It has kind of a flowy font work, and so if you don't get it perfectly straight, it's not super noticeable. So I love that about this particular stamp. Ooh, I'm seeing what everybody is saying. Somebody's excited to get their leaf blower that they ordered for Black Friday. That's fun. I suppose if you needed a leaf blower. Ooh, a lens for your camera. Bobby, I know you are an amazing photographer. I don't even know what a mirrorless camera is, but I'm sure you will do amazing things with your new lens. I have no doubt. All right. So we're just going to stamp that down in the center. These bigger stamps with a little more solid space, just like background stamps, super nice to use your press tool. I'm going to do this one more time, just for maximum coverage. Stamp it twice to make it nice. Oh, Candy has a good question. Will there be a sneak on Thursday? Well, if you hang with me to the end, I will let you know what is coming on Thursday, and you won't want to miss it because it is just for our live watchers. So it's not a sneak peek of what's to come on Tuesday, but Susan will have something special that she is only sharing with our live watchers on Thursday. And that's whether you're able to watch it live or whether you're not able to watch it live and you only catch the replay. It's for anyone who watches the live, either live or on the replay. Okay, so this is the stamp that I was telling you about that creates the little dots and stars in the background that goes with the stencils for the fireworks. So this is sold as a set with the stamp and 2 stencils, but for this card, I'm only going to use the stamp. So I'm going to place that over the top of the cheers, and then we're going to pick that up and also stamp it in the VersaFine Clear ink. Sally asked, any idea when the magnets will be back in stock? Those could be about 4 to 6 weeks. It is a longer turnaround time, so I try to catch them and get them reordered before they run out, but I wasn't fast enough this time with the Black Friday sales in there. So they do take a little longer to get from the manufacturer, so those will be probably another 6 weeks before we see those magnets restock. All right. So there's what that looks like. Isn't that pretty? Love it. Oh, that's fun. Yes. I didn't catch the whole comment. Okay, Farley says her son is getting married next year, and so this little mix will be the perfect thing to scatter on the tables. That'd be awesome. Okay, so that was simple, right? Super easy. We just stamped the sentiment, we stamped the background. Now let's do our sentiment, the second part. Cheers to a new year. We'll get all of our stamping out of the way. So I'm going to pull out that to a new year stamp, and I'll get my Misty back in here. This time I'm going to use my mini Misty because I already have my little black mat set up in there. And then I have my piece of black licorice cardstock. I'll put down my New Year sentiment. And I try to get it kind of straight just across the top of the cardstock, so I only have to cut one edge. We'll pick that up then, and powder, because we're going to emboss this with white embossing powder. And then Versamark ink. I forgot to grab my piece of scrap paper here, but I have some somewhere. Hold, please. Okay, we'll just use this for my embossing scrap. I'm going to go ahead and ink one more time. Stamp that down. You can see to a new year on there. And pour our white embossing powder over the top. How many of you got our new embossing powders during our Black Friday sale? So excited about those. I thought about using those today. The gold sparkle and the silver sparkle. But since we haven't released them yet, I decided to use something we actually have in our catalog. Somebody else asked a question that I just saw fly by. When will the large glass boards be released? You guys see me crafting on mine every time I'm on the live. I love it. We have not scheduled that in yet. So we did the pre-order for those who wanted to do that, and I believe we will be releasing some of them in the new year, but we don't have a date scheduled in for that. For those that did pre-order these, they should be shipping to you in the next few weeks, I think maybe by mid-December, in time to get to you for Christmas. I should make one more mention also. I'm sure Susan will talk about this on Thursday, but this Friday, December 1st, is the last opportunity to sign up for our Stamp Joy virtual event. I know lots of you have signed up, but every single year, there are always people who say, I didn't know you were having this event. Oh, I'm so sad that I missed the sign up. So if you have a friend that you definitely want to experience a virtual Stamp Joy, whether you're going to do it together or separately, tell your friends. Share it with your crafty friends, whether you have maybe another group on Facebook or a group of crafty friends in a chat. We don't want anybody to miss out, and yet every year it happens. And so just a heads up that the last day to register is going to be Friday, December 1st. All right, so there's our To the New Year, which is going to pop in right here. You can do that straight, or you can do it kind of at an angle. I kind of like it at an angle, so I'm going to leave it like that, and we're actually going to go ahead and adhere that down so that when I put down my little circles, I know where my sentiment is going to fall. All right, something about like that. Now, if you like just black and white, you could just pop this right onto a card base and call it done. But like I mentioned at the beginning, I love the kind of glitz and glam of New Year's. I love to, well, when I was younger, before, we'll say pre-kids, I like to go out for New Year's, and that was when you could wear your glamorous things like the shiny black pants and a sequin top. Again, pre-kids. We are talking about staying in for New Year's this year. Has anyone ever done the, I don't know if they offer this everywhere, but here in Iowa, they have some personal chefs that will come to your house and cook you a meal. So we were thinking about doing that with my sister and her husband and maybe my parents, and just doing it at our house where they come and cook the meal and serve you the meal, and then we cannot have to go out in the cold. So that might be what we're doing this year. If I can, I probably need to get on that right now. So what I'm doing now, I have dragon fruit cardstock. I did pre-cut lots of these ahead of the video. I didn't want to make you guys sit and watch me cut and cut and cut. So I picked out different sized circles from my die collection. This is from our regular circle stacklets and then our stitched circle stacklets. And I chose the smaller ones from all of those. But I think if you're going to make one of these cards that features little dots, that you want to choose varying sizes. So that's why I picked all of these, because it just gives it a little bit more interest if not everything is the same size. And I like that some of them have stitches incorporated and some of them don't, so that gives it some different texture as well. Yes, Jamie, your black velvet dress on New Year's Eve. I can picture it. Okay, so we have gold glitter cardstock, black glossy, silver foil, gold foil, and dragon fruit. On the dragon fruit circles, I decided to pull out this stamp set. This is our abstract, in the abstract stencil and clear combo, to create some abstract shapes and art pieces. But I thought these two circular stamps would look fun, stamped tone on tone. Then I'm gonna do that with dragon fruit ink and these little clear stamps. I'll just put them on a block because I'm not too worried. If it gets off just a little bit, it won't make a huge deal. So there's one. I'll stamp the other one and then I'll pull them a little closer into the frames so you guys can see what that looks like. Again, just another way to add some texture, a little bit of different pattern. Not required, of course. If you don't want to go through the extra step of stamping, you don't have to. Polka dots would be really cute, like a patterned polka dot stamp as well. All right, let me show you what those look like then. So there they are with a little bit of pattern stamped tone on tone. Now let's bring in our card again and we get to just arrange our dots however we would like. I like to layer some of them so that I have lots of different colors. We'll put a gold down here, maybe a little black, silver. Bigger silver down here. So I'm trying to kind of vary where I put the same colors. So if I have gold, I would want them to be separate from each other, almost so they make a triangle like this. So let's go ahead and put a gold foil down here, and maybe we'll pop a tiny little pink circle in with that. And we can even go underneath the sentiment just a little bit. And then up in this corner, I'm gonna go with black. Maybe we can do two of them. No, I don't think I like that. Maybe I'll put black down here and silver up here. I'm gonna go with a smaller black. And a gold glitter inside the silver. So again, no right or wrong way to do this. Go like this, maybe. A little bit bigger. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about that. We'll cut off the excess after I'm finished gluing them all together. But I am going to pop some of these up. So I've got some foam tape here that I'll just cut. These little ones in the centers, I'm gonna pop those up, and then I think I'll pop this corner one up as well. And then the rest of them we can just adhere down to, straight down to the card panel. So do you guys typically send New Year's cards? Sometimes my Christmas cards in the past have become New Year's cards because we all know what happens between now and Christmas. Life gets really busy, and sometimes the Christmas cards just don't go out. Okay. The rest of these I'm just going to put down with a little bit of my tape runner. All right. We're getting there. This kind of reminds me of like disco balls or something like that. One more. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut off the excess. Oh, I forgot to glue one down. Just taking the blade of my scissors and kind of resting it up against the straight edge of the cardstock, and then trimming that, using that to kind of hold my scissors back from trimming anything other than the excess off the side here. Oh, upside down. There we go. So cute and so simple. Everybody has circle dies or punches and fun papers that you can do in different color combinations. If you don't prefer the glitz and glam, maybe you just like the black and silver look, or some other combination of colors for New Year's, then you can be as creative as you want to be. And I have lots of circles left over, so I could probably make at least one more card. Let's go ahead and get this down on a card base, and then we're going to finish off with our little cheers mix. This is just going to go straight down on this horizontal black licorice card base. And then if you want to get extra glitzy, you can put these cute little champagne glasses, maybe some extra little drip drops. Pick out some colors that pop off of those circles. Almost. Let's do silver over here. Maybe we'll do gold over here and silver on the black. Ta-da! I think it looks great. Okay. Let me get my little glue press out here and my Embelly Jelly tool, and we'll go ahead and adhere these cups down. I like to just put the adhesive on the larger part of the cup. I don't really bother with adhering the bottom or the stem, just because we all know what happens when you get glue on these pretty glossy and foil papers. It doesn't look very nice. So I try to use as little glue as possible to get these to stay put. And I've had good success with these staying put with just a little bit of glue behind the largest part of the cup. You can even angle the cups a little bit if you want to make them look like they're kind of clinking instead of doing them all straight. And then if you want to, you could add in a few little extra drops here. Like I said, we've got black, silver, and gold. If you want to add those in, I'll hold this up a little closer. You can see that does add a little bit more pop with some added glisten with those drip drops. But also, if you're going to mail this, then leaving those off would be a fine option too, and you still have a super pretty card. Very festive for New Year's. Eventually I'll get my area all cleaned up, but I'm going to bring back, in case people missed at the beginning, I'm going to bring back all of the inspiration. Whoops, that one was not supposed to come off yet. Not quite dry on there. Of course, my nails aren't going to let me get it, so hold on. Okay. No, I need more glue. Apparently he really doesn't want to stay. All right. There we go. Okay, so let me bring in all of the cards. So here are the two similar to what we made today, and then this vertical orientation in the same kind of color scheme, and then we have the toffee with the horizontal cheers and the little cheers mix in the background, and then the fireworks. So this one was definitely the most time consuming because I had to do two different colors of embossing on there and just pressing the Versamark through the stencil, but I think it was super worth it. The ones we created today on the live were definitely the easiest. So just some cutting of circles, a little bit of stamping and gluing. So I hope you guys are feeling inspired, and I hope you liked the sneak peek of the freebie. We typically don't do sneak peeks of the freebies, but since we have time this week without a new release, I thought it would be perfect. Let's see, Joan, that's a good question. Are there New Year's themed insiders? There are not New Year's themed insiders, but thank you for the suggestion. I'm not sure if we'll get that out there in time for New Year's this year, but that is a great suggestion. I know there are, well, the ones in our Christmas collection would probably say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. So if you're sending out New Year's cards, you probably don't want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. But yeah, thanks for that suggestion. And if I can at all make it possible before New Year's, I will do that. All right. Karen asked, what is the coin die for December? And we did sneak peek that a while back. It is a Christmas tree for December. So that is the last one of the year. And then I can't wait to share with you what we will be doing for our Every Order freebie next year. So everybody get ready. It's another fun collectible. All right, so as I mentioned, Susan will be here on Thursday, and you will definitely want to tune in, whether you're watching live or on replay. She will have something special to share, something free just for our live watchers. The first 100 people to do something will get something. So that's all I can say. And she will share the rest of the information with you on Thursday. She's super excited about that. And then she's got some projects to share with you too. So always great inspiration from Susan, and make sure you tune in, mark your calendar for 10 a.m. on Thursday. And then I will be back Friday. That's right. That will be our first Advent Calendar Live, and that will go live right here where you are now on the Tailored Expressions page. So even if you didn't get the Advent calendar, you're welcome to tune in and see what the gifts are and craft with us as well. So that starts Friday, and then I'll be back next Tuesday as well for another release. All right, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to get down to the warehouse and keep getting some orders processed. So have a good one, and I will see you on